What's going on, everybody? I'm back. I just got back from vacation, so I didn't post a video that week. And yeah, I'm back. So welcome back to a brand new video. And while I was on vacation, I saw probably one of the craziest beloved YouTuber turned pedo situations that has happened so far this year. Might be the craziest, but you know, you never know. But this was the Kris Tyson situation. Now, last year I put out a video talking about Tyson when they originally came out as trans, and just giving my whole thoughts on that whole situation. I have given my opinion on, I guess, the trans community, and so I don't need to get into that because that's not the focus of this video. What we're going to be focusing on is the response to the situation from Kris and from MrBeast, and also a response from one of the former members of the MrBeast team. Now, I was going to make videos on the DMs being released as they were happening, but I was on vacation, so I wanted to relax. But I will give a brief overview of all that happened. So some tweets came out recently from Kris. I think it was around 2017 to 2018, showing that he was in support of an artist known as Shadman. So Shadman is an absolute degenerate who draws lolly and CP, and it originally started as fictional characters and then started to be real children and real celebrities, like the 8-year-old daughter of Keemstar, or at least she was 8 at the time. And there were a lot of old tweets from Kris Tyson that resurfaced, and they are not good at all. And one of them, probably the most damning piece of evidence, is one showing that he had actually bought a piece of art from Shadman, and you can actually see in an old MrBeast video that it's hanging up in the wall of Kris's, I think, living room or something, which is absolutely insane. Now, after all this, some stuff came out showing that when Kris was, I think, 20 or 21 years old, he was DMing a minor over Discord and Snapchat. He was sending him really weird and really inappropriate messages. The minor went by the name of Lava on these platforms, and Kris would send stuff like "coming for America," so don't even gotta say anything about that. He would also say stuff like, "I got some fire nudes for you, please don't share," and also stuff like "not even $5, pathetic kissy face emoji." Keep in mind, this is a 20-year-old talking to a 14 or a 15-year-old. And so Lava, who's the kid that Kris was talking to, put out a statement on Twitter basically saying that what Kris was doing was just edgy jokes, and that it wasn't, he doesn't believe that it was a sexual thing, or that Kris wanted to touch this child. And this is kind of evidence of maybe he was groomed, because when people get groomed, the people that are grooming them usually say that, "Oh, I'm not doing anything weird, it's just a fun, friendly relationship." So this could be evidence of grooming or whatever. And then also I kind of expected this to happen, but the media is turning this into a trans issue. The Rolling Stones said that he's put on blast over transphobic attacks. This has nothing to do with the fact that Kris decided to slice down the middle. He interacted with a minor when he was in his 20s inappropriately, and has openly supported someone who creates child pornography. That has nothing to do with the fact that he decided to chop off his ding-a-ling. Now, after all this stuff dropped, Kris finally decided to respond to it, and it's not a good response or apology. You can look at it here. He's not saying "Oh, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry that you guys got very offended by it." He's not even apologizing, and it's very, very disingenuous. And he said that him and MrBeast, or Jimmy, mutually decided that he was going to step down, which isn't true, because Jimmy released a statement and Kris's ass got fired, which is a good move from Jimmy. And then Jake the Viking, who was a member of the MrBeast crew around the time of Kris buying this lolly stuff and sexting a minor and all this stuff, he put out a tweet when all this responses and stuff came out, and just 2 words, and it's a bombshell: Jimmy knew. And also he mentioned that Kris wasn't only sexting boys, he was sexting girls. Neither of the genders were safe from Kris Tyson. Now, what Jake is saying is all alleged, but I wouldn't take Jake the Viking as someone who would lie about things like this. So, but again, this is all alleged. Jimmy hasn't responded because this stuff is fairly new. But that is just insane to think about that. All this time, Jimmy knew that his best friend was buying all this horrible art and talking to all these kids when he was like 20, 21 years old. And if that's true, this could be a massive, this could be the death of MrBeast. And that is, I don't want that to be the case, but all the facts stacking up on top of each other, it's not looking good for Jimmy. I mean, Kendrick Lamar really made an anthem for 2024. And I guess my final statement to wrap up this video, Sunny V2 was right all along. That's all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And that's it for today. See ya.